Diogo José Teixeira da Silva, known to the world as Diogo Jota, was born on December 4, 1996, in Massarelos, a parish in Porto, Portugal. From the very beginning, football seemed to pulse through his veins. The narrow streets of Porto became his first stadium, and his older brother André was his first rival, teammate, and motivator. His family wasn't wealthy, but they were supportive. His parents, especially his father Joaquim, noticed early that the boy had an unusual blend of agility, focus, and goal instinct. Unlike many wonder kids who come from major academies like Benfica or Sporting CP, Jota started humbly at Gondomar SC, a small club where his talents began to surface. By age 9, he was already drawing attention for his technical skill and work rate. He wasn't the flashiest player, but he was clinical, efficient, and relentless. After several years at Gondomar, he was signed by Paços de Ferreira, a Primeira Liga team known for nurturing young Portuguese talent. It was at Paços that Jota truly made his mark. In the 2014-2015 season, he debuted for the first team at just 18 and scored his first professional goal against Académica. The goal wasn't a fluke. It marked the beginning of his rise. During the following season, Jota scored 14 goals in 35 matches, an incredible return for a teenager in Portugal's top flight. Scouts across Europe took notice. He had pace, tactical intelligence, and an eye for goal, a modern forward in every sense. In 2016, Spanish giants Atletico Madrid signed him, but as often happens with young talents under Diego Simeone, opportunities were limited. He was immediately loaned out to FC Porto, the biggest club in his hometown. Though he wasn't a regular starter, he contributed significantly, learning from seasoned veterans and improving his physicality and tactical discipline in a league he already knew well. But it was in England where Diogo Jota truly exploded. In 2017, he was loaned to Wolverhampton Wanderers, then in the ELF Championship, under the management of Nuno Espirito Santo. Jota adapted instantly to English football, gritty, fast-paced, and physical, and became Wolves' leading scorer as they earned promotion to the Premier League. His loan was made permanent the following season. At Wolves, Jota formed a deadly attacking trio with Raúl Jiménez and Adama Traoré. He brought a mix of creativity, vertical movement, and sharp finishing that made him unpredictable. Over 3 seasons, he scored 44 goals in 131 appearances, including a Europa League hat-trick against Espanyol and important strikes against top 6 teams. He wasn't just a good player, he was Wolves' big game hunter. By 2020, Liverpool had noticed. Liverpool era, red blood, golden feet. On September 19, 2020, Liverpool signed Diogo Jota for £41 million. Many fans were surprised. Liverpool's famous front three, Salah, Mane, and Firmino, seemed untouchable. But Jota came to challenge that hierarchy, and challenge it he did. He scored on his Premier League debut for Liverpool in a 3-1 win against Arsenal at Anfield, but it was in the Champions League where he sent shockwaves, a hat-trick against Atalanta in a 5-0 away win. He became the first Liverpool player to score a Champions League away hat-trick since Michael Owen. Jota's arrival added depth, hunger, and tactical flexibility to Klopp's system. Unlike Firmino, who dropped deep to facilitate play, Jota was direct, a forward who attacked the box, darted between defenders, and made late runs with killer timing. He was both winger and striker, creator and finisher. Unfortunately, his debut season was interrupted by a serious knee injury sustained in a Champions League match in December 2020. The setback kept him out for nearly 3 months, derailing what looked like a breakout campaign. But he came back strong, scoring in critical matches including against Manchester United and Arsenal. In the 2021-22 season, Jota cemented himself as a key part of Liverpool's rotation. He scored 21 goals in all competitions, helping the Reds win the FA Cup, Carabao Cup, and narrowly miss a historic quadruple, finishing runners-up in both the Premier League and Champions League. His knack for scoring first in tight matches made him Klopp's go-to man when things got tense. He scored crucial goals against Tottenham, Leicester, and Man City, and perhaps most notably, he had a habit of scoring with his head, despite standing just 1.78 meters, 5'10". His leap, timing, and neck strength made him a unique threat. But the 2023-24 season was brutal. A hamstring injury in October kept him out of the World Cup in Qatar, a devastating blow. For a player so committed to his national team, having been part of Portugal's Euro 2020 and Nations League squads, missing the biggest tournament in the world was soul-crushing. Still, he returned with determination, and in April 2023, he scored twice against Leeds, ending a long goal drought and helping Liverpool in a late push for European qualification. The person behind the player. Off the pitch, Jota is quiet, thoughtful, and humble. He married his longtime partner, Rute Cardoza, and they have a child together. He often credits her and his family for grounding him. He's not a spotlight chaser, no flashy cars, no controversial headlines. Instead, Jota prefers chess, video games, especially FIFA, and spending time with his close circle. He's also known as a top-tier FIFA player, so much so that he once topped the FIFA Ultimate Team Global Leaderboard. When he's not on the pitch, he's often competing online under the gamer tag Diogo Jota 18, even organizing tournaments for fans and engaging with the gaming community. He's not about stepovers or flashy tricks. He's about cutting through noise, finding pockets, and punishing defenders. Analysts have compared him to Thomas Müller for his Raumdeuter instincts, a space interpreter who knows where to be before the ball even arrives. He's not the face of Nike billboards or Ballon d'Or campaigns, and maybe he never will be, but he's the player coaches trust, teammates admire, and fans love because he shows up when it matters. He's the quiet storm, the smiling killer, the ultimate team man. And if injuries stay away and fortune stays kind, Diogo Jota might just become one of Portugal's most quietly legendary forwards, the kind of player whose name won't scream from history books but will whisper in the hearts of those who truly watched him play.